world. I was an autistic kid. My father was a drafted United States Marine, an incredible man. I come from an incredible family. My uncle stood on Omaha Beach on D-Day. I grew up on a huge ranch out by the lake. He was a beautiful, incredible person. He was at Pendleton, combat ready, and they were human guinea pig. They were marched into the trenches in Nevada. They're called atomic veterans. He nearly died at the blast. Between 1951 and 1968, we had 300 open-air tests. Well, as different scientists started to write about this, Wallace Stegner was at the University of Utah at the time. I got to know him. Edward Abbey was hanging around there. I got to know him. I got to know all these environmentalists, and I was an environmentalist, and it was a passionate, intense subject matter there.
All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical. Bloomgate, 311, whatever you want to call it. I call it Pacific genocide, whatever. It's fucking giant conspiratorial across all demographics. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. Bloomgate, 311, whatever you want to call it. I call it Pacific genocide, whatever. It's fucking giant conspiratorial across all demographics. They'll be calling you a radical. May God have mercy on all of your souls.
Nuclear power was evolving. We were promised, oh, this can't happen. It will never happen. We cannot have a meltdown.
Well, they'll be calling you a radical. Everybody in their dogma snuggies, they got it all figured out as they kill the earth. The greatest acute collapse to an ecology in human history is ongoing right here, right now. All the insects going away, the birds dying, the Pacific Ocean dying, total freaking ecological collapse. And their answer, you talk to the left, is, oh, clean nuclear energy, when it's dirty, filthy nuclear energy that is killing the planet. So yesterday, this fucking guy. So, as yesterday, today, August 25th, 2 years ago, 2 fucking years ago, where am I at? I'm in San Diego, Lori and I, at the USS Reagan versus TEPCO Toshiba General Electric lawsuit. 2 fucking years ago, August 25th, protesting there. 2 years ago, the SWAT team called on me for exercising my legal freaking First Amendment right, my right to assemble on taxpayer property with a fucking permit. You know, these people all over that tried to bandwagon me in the early days of Fukushima, all of that. I mean, I look back on it, fucking, these people, all they try to do is use me, coattail me, oh, you know, whatever. Kevin, we'll get you a permit down there. You go do all the dirty work. You do the dirty work, you know, sleep on park benches, stay in shithole fucking hotels, fucking plane flights that change fucking places 4 times when I'm in critical conditions full of leukemia. I mean, subconscious, were they trying to kill me? Maybe. Yeah, I look back on it, whoa. You know, trying to fucking coattail and bandwagon my fucking work, trying to co-op and take over my gig called post-ignorance. Good luck, fuckers. Good luck. Good luck. It's happened to me before in my life. So, we're down there. Oh, we'll get you a permit, Kevin. We'll get you a permit. We'll get you a permit. They got months. Okay. You know, oh, God, we have trouble. We can't fucking, they won't do it. All right. I get down there. 10 minutes I got a fucking permit. Less than 10 fucking minutes. Jason wrote me a permit. By the way, what a fucking historical document that will be in time. I told Lori then, you want to talk a fucking piece of art, historical fucking document. Look at this thing. You know, unlimited permit. You know, how the fuck you got to have a permit in the United States of America to protest on federal fucking courthouse property, fucking protesting, standing up for the fucking 1.2 million American military personnel and civilian personnel that were fucking intentionally irradiated by Barry Antoinette, Barack Obama, and his fucking nuclear fucking owners. I mean, Unbelievable. Gina McCarthy, fucking John Holdren at Livermore inside the Situation Room, fucking the Admiral, the Navy Admiral. I want them all evacuated. Now they sent in 32. Think about it, 32. Why would they send 32 fucking ships to Fukushima, Japan? Why would the United States military possibly send 32 fucking ships in the military? Because they have fucking, the Navy's the only fucking force, the United States Navy is the only force on the planet that has the technology and the fucking ability to fucking take care of a nuclear fucking disaster. To entomb the motherfucker, like Chernobyl, they fully intended to. That's unarguable now. I said that from day one. My intuitive mind screamed it out. The lies, the cover-up. You know, you could say all you want about Obama, you know, and I voted for him. He lied. Remember when he first got in office, and he actually called Steve Jobs to the White House and asked him about bringing the jobs home, asked him about tariffs, and I'm like, this is the guy. This is the guy. He was so fucking green as grass. He didn't know they were fucking using him for his fucking mother's bloodlines. All roads lead to Tehran. That's how dumb he is. Everybody says he's so intelligent and this. No, he's not. And I could prove how this guy's not, he's the genius. No, he's not. You know, Alex Jones goes on how smart he is. No, he's not. And I could prove it. The guy is fucking green as grass. He's not fucking intelligent. The guy's not. He had some charismatics about him. Good speech giver. You know, but that's all. You know, where did that come from? You know, I'm not saying he's not got a fairly strong IQ, but his path as a child. No father. I mean, he never learned anything when he was a fucking kid. He was too busy trying to fucking avoid abuse by the stepfathers and the fucking abusive fucking grandparents. I mean, that's his own book. That's his own words. I was at Occidental College. I protested right there in Eagle Rock this year. There were powerful protests we did. I think those are some of the greatest fucking videos I did with fucking Baby Rothschild. That's Baby Rothschild holding the camera. Oh, yeah, for real. You know, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Maximilian himself holding the camera in those fucking videos. You know, broke ranks from Bavaria. It's funny. So, Obama, the green is grass, and I can prove it. And if you don't believe me, and like I said, this isn't commentary, this is documentary. I want you to just Google. Barack Obama, 2008, does not know what Hanford is. So he's in Illinois on the stump campaigning when he was young and charismatic and idealistic. You know, we believed in him because we were just look, I'm anti-war. I'm a peace activist. I mean, and I love how Plowshares, boy, do I set Plowshares and Megan Rice's clan straight. Megan Rice is a fantastic person. But her clan, how can they go off, and which they did for years, those Plowshares fuckers did for years, so we're against fucking, you know, nuclear bombs, but we're okay with nuclear energy. Well, I fixed them, didn't I? Oh, I knew it. And this is head of the fucking Plowshares herself, the strong nun in Philadelphia told me, right at the potluck. Oh, Jesus, we're going to lose this. I found. Fuck. Jesus Christ. That's mighty. Yeah, I'm having phone troubles here. Sorry about that. So if we lose you, I'm trying to fix it. I'm having phone difficulties, so we'll have to go to backup plan if I lose you. So it'll be 2,000 days on Monday. When I was in the bone marrow transplant center, we set up goals for me. You know, first goal when I was in the bone, I went in 11, 11, 11, 3, 11. So the first goal was just to not die that day. You know, 50 goals we set. The 50th goal was to take my grandsons to their first day of school. I took Hudson yesterday. You know, they were born right after 3/11/11, Fukushima. Atlee's first day will be at Polka. That Leslie Hodson masterpiece will be Monday. I didn't know that. That's going to be Fukushima Day 2000. You can't make it up. So my fight with cancer will end Monday. I've been intense. I've never wavered because I know it comes back almost always and just kills you. And I watched all my friends die. And so I wasn't going to come back on me. And so I battled and I fought and I fought. My activism will never change. I mean, will never stop. My activism fighting the nuclear cartel will never stop. Ever. 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 So 2 years ago today, the USS Reagan, hearing nothing, the wheels of injustice. How's that even possible? She rules the goats against she in 2 years, for 2 fucking years, 0. Because this country doesn't love their troops. This country doesn't love anybody. It's all fake pseudo de facto fucking feel good shit, whatever is in vogue. Put a yellow sticker on your fucking car. Call the SWAT team on me for fucking standing up for I'm the only one. You know, Libby was in the courtroom. I was in the courtroom before that, a fucking year before that. A year before that, when I was down there in 2013, I was by myself. Frisking me, searching me, trying to go into the courtrooms, whatever. Just me. You know, the attorneys, you know. And I was in the hospital in LDS bone marrow with one of them that died. Now it's up to 400 of them are sick and dying, which is probably times that by 10. Because that's just one ship when they sent in 32. Obama told them to stand down. So, like I said, if we lose this feed, because I'm having phone difficulties this morning, what else is fucking new? You know, this juggling act that Kevin Blanch has got going on for, you know, I billed $1.8 million in that bone marrow transplant center. But it's all paid but $3,000 of it. I got to dig up $3,000 a month. I had about $800,000 when I got sick. I forked it all over. Because the university, I was fucking untenured, you know, and I'm a plaster. And insurance. Because that's how these universities play now. They don't tenure professors, God forbid, they fucking adjunct everyone. So they don't have to pay insurance, they don't have to pay benefits there, because they're corporations now. They're not fucking universities, they're corporations. The kid that they called the SWAT team on me, showed up, he says, I'm fucking ex-Navy. And I said, well, you should be over here protesting with me, in SWAT team gear. The white shirt's all over. You can ask the lawyer. The lawyer says, you know, they're over there, that fucking Kevin Blanch again. You know, I'm like, okay. What the fuck? They knew what they were getting. No, they didn't. You didn't sign up to go into the Marines just like my dad to get fucking human lab rat and fucking nuclearized by the fucking nuclear crime syndicate at Livermore, which John Holdren was head of the science and technology team. Look him up. He's a eugenics fucking rat. So Obama Green his grass was asked in Illinois about Hanford. He said straight up, now how can you be propped up by the nuclear industry, Exelon, and not know what Hanford is? I'm a butcher, what's a cow? I'm a baker, what's a cake? I'm a carpenter, what's a hammer? I'm a plaster, what's a hawk and trowel? I'm Barack Obama, propped up by the nuclear industry, what's Hanford? You know, it's just like Hamilton, all the rage, Hamilton. I love Hamilton, I can sing it down, what's a tariff? I mean, it's so fucking outrageous. So I'm probably going to lose you. I got phone difficulties, so, you know, Jules will have to go to the backup plan. I apologize, but 2 years ago today, that went down. Monday will be a hallowed freaking important day for me and my family and my children and my grandchildren, you know, and everybody. My activism will go forward hardcore. You know, we'll fight on every day, all day. But my fight with cancer is going to end. I'm going to reach that goal. Whoever believed it. The chances were 0. For Kevin reached into his bag and he slung the stone and he struck the fucking Philistine in his fucking head. And the radiated Philistine. And by the way, watch my video today about San Onofre's waste being moved to Arizona, the way it looks, and New Mexico, which is going on right now. And I'll talk a lot about that. Fuctonium. I'm going to talk a lot about fuctonium today on day 1998, which I'm a day ahead on my calendar. And my countdown, you know I'm a day ahead because I call myself Cassandra's son. Cassandra and Hamlet had a baby, a mutated fucking guy who could see the future. But remember, they told Cassandra, when you could see the future, no one will believe you. And that goes for all your heirs for time and all eternity. Boy, has that not been the truth. It took me a year and a half to convince anybody it was a meltdown. It's going to kill the Pacific Ocean. It's going to genocide the Pacific Ocean. It's going to genocide. It's amazing. It's amazing how I can see for miles in this fight. You know, so it goes on. 2 years. The wheels of injustice. The wheels of this contemporary fucking feigning. Go to the fucking sheets. Watch the ocean be slaughtered. The salmon have collapsed. Just like I said, 2016 will tell the tale. And the fucking salmon, they collapsed in 2016. Look, even the Kenite's totally collapsed. That 7,000 fucking yesterday. Fucking, the Bonneville's a catastrophe. I mean, total collapse. Not long term. This is a acute collapse. Because why? Salmon go to sea for 5 years. What happened? Fukushima. It's like scientists are baffled. They're mystified. They're puzzled. But let me tell you why they're mystified. They're puzzled. They're baffled. I'll tell you why. Because they've never seen this. It's called plutonium, which is very real. I'm the guy that came up with it. Livermore's proved it. They filled the pyramid on the bottom. Right on the bottom of the pyramid. They left it open. The synergistic effects that are coming after the nuclear fission event at Fukushima, Japan, the world has never seen. We don't know what it is. It's killed the plankton. Big fish eat little fish. Oh, radiation can't kill a fucking 600,000-pound whale. No, they're starving to death because it killed the plankton. It killed the shrimp. It killed the sardines, which killed the fucking anchovies, which the salmon eat, which the salmon died, which the fuck eats the salmon. You know, so big fish eat little fish. Whales eat plankton. You know, they starve to death. So the acute collapse that no one gives a fuck, the cancer epidemic, because they're so arrogant and so fucking stupid, they don't think it'll happen to them. This is the #1 issue in the fucking world by 1,000,000 times. The greatest event in human history. Fukushima meltdowns? No, the cover-up of Fukushima meltdowns. Orchestrated by Barry Antoinette. Let them eat yellow cake. Green as grass. Dumber than dirt. Nuclear cartel plating. And then Bill Clinton talks to me, just go along, just go along, just go along. You're never going to get anything done. Just play along. They'll make you rich like me. Kazakhstan, where the Bill Clinton fucking bribe came from. Westinghouse to Sheba, which is part of this lawsuit. And who? The government of Kazakhstan, 10%? Why? Cotton wars, textile wars, fucking molasses wars, sugar wars, cocaine cowboys. Now it's plutonium wars. Bush crime family, let's import fucking cocaine. Iran-Contra, all loads Z-dogged. And so now they're fucking, it's all about fucking nuclear waste. You know, Como, $7.6 billion looting. Oh, it's jobs, jobs, jobs. I never seen anybody get no bail after the 40,000 jobs a fucking month that were leaving New York for NAFTA. None of those fuckers got a bailout, did they? The nuclear crime syndicate's out of fucking control. Killing themselves, killing fucking you, mass murder and slaughter. It's called plutonium. I think we're still on air. I don't know. My phone might be I'm having problems. Are we still on? I don't know. I'll keep going. Talk on. No more words and no more promises. So, today is actually day 1996, right? Yeah. I'm a day ahead on my countdown. So, Monday will be day 2000. So, be an important fucking day for me. So, hopefully Jules got something handled on this backup, this fucking phone. I mean, my God, I'm just juggling so many fucking things all the time, you know. Fuck, I don't know how I do it. There it goes. We're still on, but it's going. I can hear it. So, fuck, I got to fix my phone. So, stay tuned. You know, we'll hang in there. Fight on. You know, Jules can take over, throw something on backup. But day 2000 on Monday. You know, the poison in the earth, this is the greatest event in human history. So, plutonium. That's what's killing the ocean. They're mystified, they're baffled, they're puzzled because they've never seen it before because all they do is regurgitate old dogma. They're not going to, they won't do any work. It's just peer review, hand a fuck thing, just regurgitate Madame Curie's work. That's all they do. They say what they're told. They're not scientists. They're not academias. They're not professors. They're not PhDs. They're just sheep that go along with the fucking feeding from the trough.
You are on, Kevin. You sound good.
Oh, okay. Good. So my phone might go dead, Jules. I've got problems with this phone. I can hear it bleaking and bleeping and kind of like me. Fuck, sometimes I will fucking work, sometimes I don't. So, like I said, it's 2 years ago today, so 2,000 days on Monday, my cancer fight will end. Who knew? We made those goals. It'll be very emotional for me. 0.06 survival chance in the rats and the trolls, you know, and, you know, personally, it will be, well, I've been holding back the tears all week. I took Hudson to school. I've had this vision. I've never wavered because I know that this cancer fight was an impossible fight. Simple Peterson says you're the only guy on earth that's had this type of disease. He says you're the rare of the rare of the rare that's done it without a bone marrow transplant. He says, you know, it's his words. Whatever you do, you just keep on fucking doing it. You know, my activism, my fight, sleeping on park benches, sleeping on the bench. You know, I had no enabler. I had nobody to cook for me. I had nobody to clean for me. I had nobody to drive me around. I fucking lost all my money. I had no fucking job. I had no nothing. Pure, stark, fucking naked, out on the landscape, fucking walking. I mean, who can walk up the coast of California with platelet count of 30? What kind? Nobody can do that. You know, sleeping on, I mean, just jump. I mean, you think about these plane flights I used to take around. I mean, they would stick me on the most fucked up when the very person that was fucking flying in, they fly first class. You know, but I think it worked out. I'm glad that it went that way because it made me fight. It made me struggle. I put myself in some really vulnerable, crazy sites. I mean, I've never been in places in Knoxville and fucking California. I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna die tonight. Fuck, look where I'm at. I ain't got a place to sleep. I don't even have anything fucking food. What the fuck am I going to do? I just held faith. I'm in fucking Europe. I mean, I was so beat down, tired in fucking Copenhagen, you know, last year right now. I was like, fuck, I'm going to die, you know. What the fuck? And out of the blue, Dan shows up. Saves me. I've kept faith. And there's always one person that shows up. In every town. It's only usually one, maybe two, will show up in every town and every community that I travel to. And we do the work. You know, we record this in fucking history. This great ecological fucking collapse. You know, we can sit and say it's this, that, that. It's like global warming. What's global warming? Nuclear. Boiling the Earth's water, 400 reactors over and over and over. You know, the footprint of fucking nuclear is a fucking 10,000 times more than fucking even dirty, filthy fucking coal. Well, we don't use any of it. California's fucking showed us the light. Denmark. There's a new study out today. It's a brilliant fucking study out today. 10-year study that was done in Europe. And, you know, that's proved that by holding on to nuclear is causing fucking global warming, is ruining this fucking ecology. I posted it on my Facebook. You know, so they sold you this bill of goods, Al fucking Gore, that lying rat, as these rapes, not one, but two fucking therapists in San Francisco, and Gavin lets him walk because he's on the board of directors in Apple and Google with Sheila, the CEO, the Rothschild. She's a Rothschild. Sheila's a Rothschild, a Rockefeller. So is Hillary. So is Bill. So is Mark Zuckerberg, Sugar Mountain. You know, they say, I'm not going to use Facebook because they're going to fucking get surveillance on me. Well, I got news for you. If you're fucking any human being on the fucking earth and they told me to tell you, you need to put some clothes on and vacuum. These fuckers, they've got surveillance on every single person on earth that are that sophisticated, that are that gone. The surveillance state has gone fucking on Balco to the fucking billionth power, and everybody's fucking drank the Kool-Aid. Oh, we're rich. You seen the debt lately? You're not fucking rich. The United States is not rich. Quit saying that. This is the richest country in the world. The fuck it is. It doesn't even rank the top 100 richest countries in the world. We were rich. The baby boomers looted this fucking country. Let the oligarchs fucking loot. Protectionism went away, Hamilton. From 1980 now, the greatest redistribution of fucking wealth to fucking 1%, less than 1%, to back to the fucking royals. Putin, the new fucking czar. And I like how you think Putin's your fucking buddy. I was in Vienna with people that are fucking hiding from him. Anti-nuclear activists. He is killing them. The doctor from Mayak, she's hiding in Paris with her 5 children right now. Putin's trying to murder them. You know, you think he's your friend? Fuck. Please. That fucker's the new Russian czar. Nikolai's bloodlines, there's no doubt in my mind. The old club at Waterloo, 200 fucking anniversary of Waterloo. I'm at Friedrich Eisenblauer's house in Vienna. Why is that so important? Because Napoleon wasn't the bad guy. Napoleon was the good guy. And they called in their inbred cousins from Russia. The Queen, which the fucking English royal family are not English. All roads lead to Tehran. Oh, yeah. So, we fight on. Fucking, my cancer fight will end. It's been intense. I can't believe it. I put my mind to this, and I says I will not fucking waver. I will not waver, and I knew not to waver because I watched all my friends. You know, the people that I were in with. I watched the cancer fire back because, you know, I'm like, I'm not going to let it come back. That wolf's right on me, one step behind me, and I'm going to stay ahead of it. I'm going to fucking, you think I'm weak? I think you're fucking wrong. You know, and I let the wolves in the fucking area come after me like fucking dogs, like scumbag, and I let them go. Let them brand themselves in history. You know, right on me, that fucking wolf, one fucking step. You know, you think you can keep up with me? Try it. You know, I said try it. You know, one step ahead, one step of fucking head, I stayed ahead of the fucking cancer wolf, just barely. He's been right on me. You know, right on me, eating me up. Fucking every force there is. The state of Utah against me. Mike Lee fucking kicked me off Medicaid. You know, fighting all these fights. You know, the weight of the world on my fucking neck. Well, the cancer, the AML, the fucking leukemia. That fucking fight's over starting Monday. And I'm going to declare it fucking over because I reached that last goal as we made those goals in that fucking room, me and Finbo Peterson, in those early days. Goal 1, don't die today. Goal 2, don't hopefully you can stand up. You know, goal 3, maybe be able to walk around the fucking room once. You know, goal 4, maybe actually eat something without puking. You know, it was intense in there, and I've been in this fight the whole time. And I watched this wolf catch up with all my friends and kill them. And it's, by the way, dying of leukemia is, well, we've all watched our loved ones. It's the worst way on earth to die because your mind's strong, and you know you're dying. My mind was in that fucking place, and I can tell you it's a horrible place that our loved ones have to go through. It's a horrible place, and it's all man-made. And it's like when Putin injected his fucking buddy with polonium. They know that they're going to suffer. They want them to suffer. The nuclear fucking cartel, when your loved ones suffer and die a long, ugly fucking way, they jump up and down for joy. It turns them on. That's why they're all pedophiles, baby-raping scum. You don't believe me? Look up Lord Brown. You know, look up on the Epstein Island. By the way, the young, beautiful fucking blonde was the teenage girl, says, she's doing interviews that says that both Trump and Bill were together at Epstein Island. Together. At pool parties together. You know, Trump. Yeah, what a fucking phony lying piece of fucking shit he turned out to be. He talked fucking terrorist at first. You know, I knew he was working for Hillary the whole time. You know, he's just doing it for money. Fucking globalists. And Hillary. Fuck. Hillary Westinghouse Clinton, the new queen. She was crowned a long time ago. These fucking sheep go along. They've jerry-rigged the districts. They hijacked the Supreme Court. Fucking stole the elections. The Russell Trust go all the way to Bush's fucking grandpappy. Look it up. The Russell Trust stole the agricultural college at fucking California and turned it into nuclear U. Marched my father in the Nevada test site and fucking human lab raided him and murdered him in a cage. United States Marine. You know, we know who started those fucking Marines even before the United States. Hamilton at the fucking port of New York City. First 8 employees of the United government. The Coast Guard collecting duties, blocking the East Indian Company from bringing in cheap goods. First they come for the craftsman, for I was a craftsman. Stripped the hawk and trowel out of me. That wasn't enough. Then they fucking come for the homosexuals. Well, I wasn't a homosexual. Oh, and I did stand up. Then they fucking came for your children and fucking indoctrinated them into the fucking flag-waving military-industrialized complex. Oh, you're a patriot. You're a patriot. Go kill fucking brown people in the South in the name of Jesus. Jesus was brown. Jesus did not have blue eyes. That poor fucking Jew in the Middle East. Let's go fucking drone his fucking family members from fucking outer space. And they indoctrinated your children into being, you're a hero. They're not heroes. They're victims. They're committing suicide, and I sit with them. I volunteered at the fucking, since my father, since I was a kid. I've always volunteered at the Vets Hospital with these fucking, you know, the Vietnam guys. Now it's the fucking Afghanistan and the fucking Iraqi guys. They fucking fooled them. They tricked them. They're scout leaders. They're church leaders. People that never bled. The fucking piece of shit Ted Nugents of the world. The fucking Bushes, the draft dodgers. The Cheney, the draft dodger. The Rumsfeld, the draft dodger. All the draft dodgers who never bled. They fucking tricked them that they were a patriot. They're church leader. Oh, Jesus wants you to go kill people in the name of Jesus and the opposite. Well, they know that when they come back. These good Christian boys, huh? Well, just humans. They come back and then they're so, and they say, oh my God, what did I do? For who? For a bunch of fucking billionaire, fucking mercenary, Dick Cheney, mass murdering fucking rats. I went and slaughtered fucking people that did nothing to me for this lie. Colin Powell, that lying scumbag's lying again now on the Hillary emails. You see he's lying again? He stood, remember, he gets a pass. Remember him standing in front of the UN and lying about fucking Saddam having weapons? Saddam never had any weapons of mass destruction. Total fucking lie. We're the ones that created Saddam. The Bush crime fucking CIA created Saddam. Remember to fight back those fucking Iranians. You know, hijack the fucking hostages to get fucking Carter, the guy with the fucking solar panels on the White House out, and put Reagan, the other puppet, the purple puppet. That, you know, Reagan was gay. There's probably, it's unarguable. You know, that Democrat from California, that blue guy? What? And then the Bush fucking comic just fucking plays him? Oh, yeah. The Bush's business partner, Vanderbilt Energy, Hinckley, right as he's in shooting. Oh, yeah. And by the way, Hinckley and Mark David Chapman were together in Lebanon for the fucking World Evangelical fucking Trust. Those were all fucking murders. Yoko Ono, Japanese royal family. Neo-Yoko Dadaism, Kevin Blanch. Anti-Neo-Yoko Dadaism. Long live Jackson Pollock. Long live the American boy. Long live that American boy that's growing right here over the mountain where I live, right here on the fucking Wyoming border. He lives in Cody. Who else is from Cody, Wyoming? Oh, Dick fucking mass murdering scumbag Cheney. I used to date Dick Cheney's fucking niece. That girl was fucking crazier than a bedbug. So cute, so fucking twisted. So born fucking out of it. That Wyoming, God. Disturbed. Like a key. He was a draft dodger, remember? He was a fucking draft dodger. So, none of them bled. But your church leader and Fox, I love Fox News. You can wrap up Fox News, run right by Rupert Murdoch, right out of the House of Windsor. By the way, the Clintons were Fox News, and Obama is Fox News. So they put out the narrative that the birther issue, Fox News put that out to take the deflection off his globalist agenda that, he didn't start out that way. They played him, but he's stupid enough to go on because he thinks he's going to rich, and he's so dumb he thinks he joined the winning team. The Clintons are Fox News. Do not kid yourself. Oxford, Bill Rhodes Scholar, Cecil Rhodes, the anti-Hamiltons. You think it's a coincidence that Obama took off murdered the greatest protectionist president in history, McKinley, murdered by the Queen's fucking operative, takes him off the mountain with an executive order that was passed by Congress? Illegal act. Well, it's all illegal acts. Executive orders are illegal. You ever read the Constitution? Patriot Act's an illegal order. Illegitimate fucking court. We have 2 fucking Supreme Court justices that fucking were appointed by a illegitimate president. George Bush did not win. He did not win. So the whole country's illegitimate. The whole system's illegitimate. The courts are illegitimate. The police are illegitimate. The whole thing's illegitimate. They kill people fucking left and right with no accountability. No due process. Read the Constitution. Oh, Second Amendment, what about the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, the 7th? Hey, what about due process? USS Reagan. 1.2 million military personnel fucking radiated. She rules 2 years ago. Read the Constitution. Right to a speedy trial on a civil fucking case. This isn't even civil. This is criminal. What they did is criminal. What Obama, John Holdren, the whole world did is criminal. Gina McCarthy, criminal. All of them, criminal. Radiate the whole fucking world, kill the Pacific Ocean so you can protect the nuclear industry because of all their fucking subsidies. So Como, up there in upstate New York, right where Jules is at up there, why don't you just buy all those employees out? There's 300 full-time employees, 300 that work at Fitzpatrick and an Indian Point. That's it. Do the math. $7.6 billion? They make $35,000 to $45,000 a year. That's what they make. I know a lot of them. Buy them out. Buy them out. Give them an early out. Pay them the whole fucking salary for the rest of their career. Buy them out. $7.6 billion? No, not million. $7.6 billion to a couple fucking people. Barack Obama, one of his final jewels. When they shut Savannah River, give up on the Mox fuel, he's still signing executive orders throwing money. Hi, Kevin Blanch, the Post-Ignorance Project. I am a leukemia fighter. If you're fighting or you have AML leukemia or a family member that has it, or fighting the cause of leukemia, which nuclear waste, nuclear fallout,
my father was
leave me a name and a number. I'll get back to you ASAP. If I didn't answer 30, 40, 50, I don't know where I'm at, but I usually answer the call. Family. Done. They know they're done. So I used to talk to them all the time. For the first year and a half, I had hundreds and hundreds of emails come in from Japan constantly. Daily. We talked. I was the guy that announced Fukushima 50. He was going to die long before anybody announced he died. And it's not killed anybody because his mother emailed me. So they got the State Secrets Act. The United States controls Japan, 100% lock, stock, barrel. So the State Secrets Act was put in place by the United States, by Obama. Japanese government has no power. The United States can control what happens in Japan, 100%. So when the United States, when they say the Olympics is going to Japan, that's the United States. The United States, come on, read the treaty, look up the treaty. Japan is the 51st state, period. Delta by the Sea, 1945, we divided up, we took Japan, split Germany down the center. Stalin took freaking Eastern Europe. It's that simple. 100-year treaties, 1,000-year treaties. For 1,000 years, we own Japan, period. The United States government, freaking the United States corporation owns Japan, period. Look it up, period. Period. They have no political process over there. They have nothing. The United States orchestrates everything that happens over there. It's a violation of the Constitution. Absolutely, it's a violation of the Constitution. But like they give a fuck about that. Patriot Act, mission accomplished. You got fucking, now who started Skull and Bones in the fucking Russell Trust? Prescott's grandpappy and Russell? So it goes clear back to the Bush Cartel, quote, May Brussels again, 1980. May Brussels, Carmel, California, 1980. It's over, kids. It's over, kids. The Bush CIA's occupied the White House. They will never let it go. They will never leave. They're able to steal an election. They're able to freaking steal the Supreme Court. Alito and Roberts are on the Supreme Court, illegitimate as fuck. And the American populace is so fucking branded and ignorant and fucking stupid they go on. I'll tell you how ignorant fucking the United States populace is. They're a full-blown out, fucking probably 15 reactors meltdown. And which I've always reported as multiple fucking reactors. I've never reported it as Fukushima Daiichi. I've always reported it as Fukushima, because I knew Diani melted down too. Pour into the sea, kill the Pacific Ocean, right in the sea, poison the earth, they crash redneck, just poison you, bring all the food in from the world, just poison you, and America's okay with it. How degenerate, sick, and stupid they are. They're that fucking dumb. They really are that. This is the most ignorant fucking bunch of branded, dogmatic, fucking Orwellian sheep in the history of man, and history will prove it to be. And I'm talking in the aggregate. I'm not talking individuals. There's lots of strong, smart individuals, but they got no fucking platform. It's like me. They won't give me any fucking platform. Nobody touching, because they've got it controlled. Everybody, and the people are willing, just like my whistleblower in New York, he pussies out again. They're afraid. They think they're going to kill him. Well, they're killing you anyway. That's what I don't understand of the whistleblower. Look what the whistleblowing I did from inside the university. Cost my career. I don't give a fuck. Fuck them. Who wants to work for those fucking rats anyway? Take their fucking pieces of paper and shove them up their fucking ass. PhDs are not awarded by peer review. True PhDs, you just do the work, which I did. 3.5 years in the field. That's the tradition. How about this 5 years walking the sea? So China comes out and says, we're going to hang them. Well, they don't hang them. They execute them. They shoot them. And then what they do, and then they ship their body parts to Los Angeles on freaking planes, which I had a woman in L.A. tell me, and I says, well, you do know the atrocities going to China. You keep buying all this Chinese dollar shit and whatever, and think the atrocities going there. You know how many people they execute a day. Oh, yeah, that's terrible. And they ship those body parts to India. And I said, no, they don't. They ship them right here, right by your house. They come into LAX. The number one freaking import is in Los Angeles. Number one, right there. UCLA Medical Center. Number one. Right there. Execute them. So that's what they're going to do for smuggling freaking fish from Fukushima. In the United States, Hillary says it's great. Eat up all you can get of it. So the Northern Fishing Alliance, they have a contract with the Manhattan restaurants. They're directly bringing in. They issued, this is clear back in 2012, they issued a statement, we're going to stop shipping the fish because the United States is unwilling and Manhattan's unwilling to protect them, old people, and protect themselves. So we refuse to do it. Our conscience tells us no. And then the perpetual lie just perpetuates. We pay billions and billions and billions to these agencies, and then you ask every agency, no, not our job. It's nobody's job. That's Buck Bueser's job. So he's a paid propagandist whore that goes out and just freaking lies and brands himself in history. What a fool he branded himself. All these people brand themselves. These academia professors, and their inaction becomes their actions. They're not only going to be viewed, they already are. It took me a year to convince anybody it was even one meltdown. I spent every day trying to convince anything there was a meltdown. Just like the whip. We try to convince people there was even a freaking accident. So I spent all my time trying to convince people there was even a fucking meltdown. Even one, let alone multiple ones. My whole time. That's all I spent. They're that ignorant and that gone. Because the media plays ball. Well, all the media getting cancer now. This is a great equalizer, and let me tell you, karma is a fucker. You know, they're getting cancer and they're dropping dead in droves right now, in droves. The Emperor of Japan's dying of cancer. Abe's a good puppet, goes along, they put him up and they play this fool, jump out of a yellow, and you think that's an accident, piece of cake, yellow cake, they know the metaphor on yellow cake. You think it's an accident G's running ads during the Olympics of fucking raining squid? It's raining squid. Why the ocean's being poisoned and dying. I love the athletes are such morons as far as the swimmers. They're really going to go. The triathletes, I mean, they're insane. Swimming in raw sewage at Rio. The toxic water in the pools. Think about Japan. You're really going to go. Have that. Well, they don't care because it's all about that NBC contract. And you watch 3 minutes of action, same routine they've used for years. You watch a little gymnastics, you watch a little swimming, you watch the 100. They only show like 5 sports, and they show, for every 2 minutes they show 30 minutes of advertising. And the city pays for it all. The taxpayer, oh yeah, we get Olympics, and they'll fork out fucking billions. They bribe them in cash. They pay all these people in cash. Same with the IEA and the UN. It's all billed in cash. They build it up, and then they get this giant gazillion-dollar contract from nuclear broadcasting fucking news, and they just loot billions. It's free fucking money, just like the nuclear industry. Free. Price Anderson, look it up. The Congressional Act. They can't overturn it because they're too stupid. Now, it made it all the way to the Supreme Court to overturn it, but the illegitimate court, 5-4. Trump's going to save you. Hillary's going to save you, yeah. Oh, my God, these people are insane. These congressmen, and we have no political. The political process is so gone here. They've jerry-rigged every single district. They've got every state so branded. What is there, 3 or 4 swing states? So all the money, those 3 or 4 states divide because they're that branded, and there's no two-party system in this country. None. Because television, the CIA, all of it is branded and so strong. So the rest of the world protects their citizens and refuses to let Fukushima radioactive. Well, now, if it's not radioactive and it's not dumping into the sea and the fish are fucking safe, which the United States government tells you that, why in the fuck would China fucking bust a smuggling ring and fucking gonna execute these guys? Why did Hong Kong release a statement today and says, oh no, they're not coming in? You know, because we're that stupid here. They'll feed us anything. I mean, they could put arsenic in fucking, your Coca-Cola and send it in here and say, oh, it's jobs. It creates jobs. Look what's going on in New York. And I'll say this, New York, pathetic, 7.6, the bank bailout on chemo. Jobs? When 40,000 jobs left the state of New York a month after. I didn't see anybody getting a bailout. Now they're going to bail out, so you do the math. There's 300 full-time employees that work in the nuclear industry in Japan at those reactors. They make $35,000 a year. That's right. They're cheap, low-level jobs. I have whistleblowers inside any point. They're in real time. Talk to me. I'm like, buy them out. Do the math. $7.6 billion? So you're going to just hand billions to 3 or 4 people. So California is really the beacon light. California is the light. The California Initiative and what they've done in solar in California and what we've done as the activists in California and what's been accomplished there, I consider it to be one of the greatest human rights feats in human history. Kicking the nuclear industry out of California, which they're fucking done. Solar fucking took the field. People just did it. Said, fuck you, and just did it. Overrode their own government, which, the government fights back and says, puts caps. San Diego already reached their cap. Wasn't supposed to reach their solar cap till 2023. Reached it in 2016. They cap it. Well, Californians aren't going to put up with that capping it bullshit. I'll quote Tom, who I got to know Tom from, Edison, because I'm there so much. He's the guy running the entire show on the cleanup, the decommissioning of San Onofre. They're way, way ahead of schedule. All the way sitting on the part, they call it sitting on the tarmac. They're already getting out of those pools. They're so far ahead of schedule because he knows. He knows if something happens, then they're going to be exposed for all the fraud, and they're all going to go to prison because California ain't fucking around. Now, Kamala Harris, she betrayed us. She fucked us. She raids PV, fucking tickets. They raids all their houses, catches the $3.5 billion fucking looting, just like in the 7.6 Como looting, gets the goods on them, then refuses to charge them. But they have a commission in California that can override her decision. They overrode it. So that's not done. Now, Do they get threatened? Let me tell you about how cowards, even in California. The coward. So, Micah Gary, who's grandstanding all over, he's everywhere, right? How about how nicest they invented Daryl Isis? Daryl Isis is going crazy about San Onofre, going crazy. He goes crazy on Department of Energy. Tells the Department of Energy, you're doing these consent hearings all over. You won't do one in San Diego. Why? So whose fault is it? Department of Energy comes out and says, okay, we hear you. They didn't just put on, they put on a full-blown-out freaking show at San Juan Capistrano. Oh, I was there. Commenter number 19. The Utah boy. I'm always there. What? So the guys that are crying and stomping on their feet and bitching, they won't come. Daryl Isis and Micah Gary, neither one of them show up for their own hearing. They're the ones that requested it. They're the ones that cried. They're the ones that want to cry. Neither one show. So Daryl Isis sneaks in. I caught him out of the corner of my eye. After the whole hearing's over, he sent a cropped-up video. They played this cropped-up video of him, and then they says, oh, sorry, the teleprompter and the technology can't work. That a first-year student IT in the 7th grade could freaking run. He doesn't show up there. And why it's too far for him? He lives 10 minutes away, 20 minutes away. That's where he lives. It's his county. It's his district right over the line. That's in, Orange County, but he's San Diego County, which is right there. County line's right there. San Onofre's right there. He doesn't show up to his own fucking hearing. I see him sneak in right at the end, little fucking rat, and sneak out. So I try to catch him around the back. Yeah, I caught Gina. Excuse me, not Gina. There's a Freudian slip. Carthy. Not Allison McFarland. Now, Allison, by that rat Harry Reid. Harry Reid is totally blocked Yucca Mountain. Harry Reid's a Mormon from here, worked at Fight. When ATK, the rocket booster, blew up, that's where he worked. He was on that, which was ATK right here in Utah that blew it up. That's what happened. They bypassed a lot of freaking things. They did it when it was too cold, but it was their rocket booster that blew that Harry Reid walked on. And remember, our thesis was shooting into space? What a metaphor that he's blocking Yucca Mountain, blown in Yucca Mountain. That's where he was born and raised. Mormon missionaries found him when he's 18. He's poor, and all that was out there was some old trailer park brothels. That's where he was raised. Lamar Odom's freaking town, which we got the film when I was out there. I actually uploaded that video from the brothel in freaking room of the waste blowing up because it was the only Wi-Fi out there. That's where Harry grew up. That's where Yucca Mountain's at. They built Yucca Mountain. Congress passed Yucca Mountain. But Harry Reid's blocked it. Well, I got news. Harry Reid's retiring. Harry Reid, the puppet of the Mormon Church. He's a Mormon Church puppet. So they're going to lose their cloud. That thesis is going to come alive and well. So they'll move nuclear waste to New Mexico secretly in the night, all day, every day, when WIP is closed. So here we go. So the nuclear industry was completely over and done. The nuclear power energy, they were over. It was a failed technology. They lied. We always got we got free verification on the way. So in 1990, 91, the French come out and tell us, oh, arriba, we have this new formula that we can MOX fuel and just take all the waste and turn it into more fuel and take it all the way down to pretty well zero. They lied the whole time. The French government going bankrupt. The French government, the nuclear industry is broken. The nuclear empire is completely bankrupted the French government over and over. What does the French government do? They just run to the IAEA in the UN, which I was there. On the 200th, now think about this. On the 200th anniversary of Waterloo, Napoleon, I'm at the UN protesting. I'm at Freedom Eisenhower's house, the greatest anti-nuclear actress in the world. I'm there protesting. Unscripted because they're trying to bring all the DU depleted uranium here to Utah. That's why I'm there. I'm fighting them. They said the only protester they had anti-nuclear there in 20 years, what's his name, worked there. They detained me immediately as I walked in. Immediately they got me detained. So, I'm protesting there. I look on the protocol, who's showing up at that hearing? What? The CEO of Arriva? He's on, what the fuck's he doing? I said, he's got his hat in hand. Get another bell. So they told us they had to rebid. So Congress, when Newt Gingrich's contract on America, when they took Congress and just annihilated the United States. 94, the Gingrich to Tom DeLay, who's been convicted of money laundering. Let's see, you had Tom DeLay convicted of money laundering in his hairspray. He's the moral right. You had Newt freaking Gingrich, who looted all kinds of money and stole money, and remember his big, fat, ugly, stinky, freaking grotesque wife and the wedding ring scam. Then you had who? Dennis Hasker. The baby raper pedophile who raped freaking high school students as a teacher? Yeah, that guy who fakes like he's dying now to try to stay out of prison? Yeah, that guy. They took Congress. The Congress on America. So they get through Congress that we're going to save the nuclear industry. We got to have them because they're clean. Al Gore told us. The dirtiest, filthiest thing in the history of mankind. The most mass-murdering, filthy fucking technology in the history of mankind. Uranium mines and electric waste, fucking boiling the Earth's water, releasing fucking radioactive toxins into the fucking atmosphere all day, heating up the atmosphere, boiling the atmosphere, it is climate change. It is fucking nuclear. Yet that's what they'll tell you it's going to save you. And people are so fucking stupid. Up is down, black is white. Just like Barack Obama was black. The white boy that grew up in Kansas and Hawaii. Yeah, a lot of African-American urbans in freaking Hawaii. Lots of them. And in Kansas. Lots of them. So, not to mention freaking in his abusing father used to abuse the fuck out of him in the TPP land where slavery is legal that he's pushing now. The abused become the abuser. Hillary Clinton abused. Barack Obama abused. Bill Clinton, read their books. All three of them say the same thing. The abused become the abuser. The Rockefeller clan. They're all Rockefellers. Changed their names multiple fucking times. Look at fucking Zuckerberg. Look at Chelsea Clinton. Look at them. Look at Sheila, the CEO of Facebook, that place. Look at them. They're all cousins. They look exactly. They got that ugly fucking smeared out fucking nose. Their teeth are all fucked up. And I mean, they look exactly the same. They're Rockefellers. You know, it's unarguable. I mean, yeah, his father was just this guy, trolled around. The CIA just fucking died in that car crash, and she just had to be pregnant at the University of Chicago. Yeah, just like Hillary's mom. The mom was abused, so she ran away, and they sent her to California, University of Chicago. Winthrop freaking Rockefeller, the governor of Arkansas, with Bill, arranged the handshake with Kennedy. Oh, it's just all Cecil Rhodes Scholar at freaking Oxford. Oh, that's just all coincidence. The anti-tariff school. The Royal School, the anti-tariff school. Rupert Murdoch from the same place, the anti-tariff school. I like how they fake like they hate the Clintons, the Fox News, when they are the Clintons. They are the Bushes. It's the same machine. The globalist fucking rats. It's like the freaking IEA and the fucking International Olympic Committee. I live right here at the fucking Olympic Downhill. I knew Tom Welsh. I grew up with Tom Welsh. I know Tom Welsh personally. The greatest fucking corruption Olympics in history. Salt Lake City, 2002. Now they're going to get them again. They looted so much and ripped off so much. Oh, yeah, Mitt Romney ran that show later. There's a real honest fucking guy for you. Look up the Romney family in northern Mexico. The Romney family in northern Mexico, the polygamists, they run the drug cart. The drug import, the whole drug fucking gangs that are in northern Mexico, that are mass murder, they're the Romney family. Look it up. Yeah, same family. It's amazing. It's just like Bush. You can just Google it. You know, who's the Bushes? Look up who the fucking Russell Trust is. Prescott's going to, they hijacked the agricultural college and turned it into the nuclear lab. And you even lab rat my father, you even guinea pig him, just mass murder and slaughter and still doing it. So they're going to revisit. So they passed through Congress in, 92, 93, 94. They get it through Congress to build a MOX fuel plant at Savannah River, Georgia. Just throw hundreds of millions of dollars at it. Then we're going to export all the fuel here. And where are we going to do it? So we're going to send it to France? Oh, no. Send it to the experimental island. Japan. Look it up. So they sent it all in the reactors. They had fucking experimental fast breeders. They called it J-Village. They got a CERN collider underneath there that's fucking, they call it J-Village. So they're underneath there. MOX fuel all over in number 3. MOX fuel in 5, MOX fuel in 6, MOX fuel in Diani, weapons plants all over at Diani. That's what they were. That's all they are. That's all they were. Look, 48 reactors offline for fucking 1,995 days. You see any rolling blackouts in Japan? When they said that made up 75% of their fucking grid, it made up 0. It's all fucking experimentation. It's all looting. It's all fucking eugenics. It's all money. And did they cause a tsunami? Tsunamis happen there. They just sit back and waited, just like they sit back and wait at Diablo at San Albert. The Californians fight back. Californians like, fuck you, get it out of here. You know, and don't you love these people? James Hansen, who's supposedly the climate change guru from Colombia, comes forward, cites the letter, we got to keep Diablo. Who the fuck is he? He lives in New York. Fuck him. The fuck? Tom from Edison told me right to my face, Kevin, this is the easiest decision in the fucking world to close these things. Should have been done a long time ago. California's producing so much slower. Easiest decision in the world, he said. This is Cal Edison, the guy running the show. It's a no-brainer. They're producing 120% more energy than they use a day. Why can't it go on the grid? We have a grid. Because Utah and Idaho and Arizona and all these freaking radicals block it. The lobbyists these lobbyists, the nuclear energy lobby, the uranium lobby, the coal lobby are powerful. And these stupid-ass fainting goats, there's no political theater here. They do whatever they want. They can buy any politician anytime they want. Illegally, but there's no accountability because we have no media. We have no two-party system. These corrupt fucking rats, these hair-sprayed masquerade party do whatever the fuck they want. Because these fainting fucking goats are that fucking gonzoed and that fucking asleep. They're degenerate. Look, they'll shift their child to shine to the very people and say, oh, this is the best thing that ever happened in America. Well, they lose their fucking job. They lose their fucking pensions. They lose their fucking retirements. They lose their fucking health benefits. They work longer and longer and longer for less and less and less, declining nominal wages from 1980 to present. Is that even possible? They pay cash. They let, is it the illegal? No, it's the people exploiting the illegals. Just got this kind of fake rock, fake drywall, fucking just fake it all the way around. The quality of life has declined so fucking radically in this fucking country. Look at all the rankings in the medical system. Look it up. This is not opinion. None of this is commentary. It's documentary. So, in the United States, is that hypnotized, that gone, that degenerate, as in the aggregate as a people? This is the most degenerate, ignorant, fucked up group of fucking massive human sheep or well-in fucking against their own best interest group of fucking humans in the history of mankind, and they will be viewed as the most sickening, disgusting group in here. The Fukushima went on. They watched the Pacific Ocean die. Pacific Ocean's collapsed. Now, is it going to die? Well, I've never said it's going to die. I've always had hope that she's going to fight back. I still believe she's going to fight back. She's not dead. She's dying. She's extremely wounded because these fuckers raped her. So, I'll talk about this in my video today. I said for 5 years, I says 2016 will tell the tale because the salmon go to sea for 5 years. In 2011, we had record escapement. The government dumped billions into fucking these hatcheries and these. So what's escapement? That means the little salmon that get released into the ocean. Records on every drainage, records. So that means we'll have record runs, which they forecasted record runs in 2016. Forecasted record runs. Because they had record escapement because they dumped so much money into it, records. So the runs are pretty well over now. I've been guarding them and I've been watching. Copper River Run. 10-year average, 1.46 million. Last year, 1.337 million. This is the first group home, 800,000. That's by number. By weight, it's down 75% year over year. Never in the history of any kind of collapse even. The Columbia's sitting at less than 300,000 right now. Now, we're going to get the late fall run, which is getting ready to start right now. But I've already watched the numbers trickling in. They're pathetic. We're going to be at 75, 80%. They're sickly. The Puget Sound emergency closed. The Fraser, they've emergency closed that in Vancouver, Canada. So they emergency closed the Klamath. They emergency closed the Rogue. Tim's up there on the Rogue. They're collapsed 95% up there. It's over. The bookings fucking caught 7. The Slam and Salmon caught 7 fish. That's getting ready to open next week. They said they only have 160 boats registered. They're calling the DON going crazy. They said there's no fish. The Waymaster at Booking.
Truth on the Tracks you can catch every Monday night and Friday night at 9 p.m. Standard Time.